Beautiful yogis, welcome to my yoga practice today. Today is all about strengthening in the back body and building heat up in the core. It's going to be a bit of an energizing flow, so just do what you can. If anything doesn't feel good, just bend your knees or release down into your child's pose. We are going to begin just lying down onto our backs. So just coming down to lie down onto your back, finding that space that feels good. And just connecting to your heart and to your belly. One hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly. Just taking a cleansing breath here. So taking a deep inhale through the nose and exhaling everything out through the mouth. Letting go of any tension you might be carrying. Starting to find that ocean breath, that Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. Really just centering yourself for your practice today. As you start to lengthen each breath, maybe here just setting an intention for your practice today. So whatever that might be, maybe that intention is just to be present in your practice, present in your day. Maybe that intention is one of peace or anything else you might be working on. On next inhale, we're going to reach our arms over our head, stretching out through the fingertips and out through the toes. Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhaling everything out through the mouth, really just letting go. And again, deep inhale and exhaling out through the mouth. As we bend the knees, bring the knees in towards the chest, tugging the knees in towards the body and gently just rocking side to side, just massaging your lower back here. Noticing the one side to the other side, maybe the one side's a little bit tighter, and then just rocking a little bit more on that side, truly just giving back to your body, just getting to know you. And then just starting to draw circles with the lower back, so maybe placing your hands onto your knees as you just get into the spaces here. Working with your breath. And then changing the direction. And then making your way back to center. Release the feet down, feet close towards your body and feet together. And then extending the arms out wide. We're just going to take a spinal twist. So notice your shoulders here. Notice if they feel quite tense. Really just send them back and down. I'm going to take a deep inhale. And as we exhale, just dropping the knees over to the left side as we look over the right shoulder. And really just let the knees go here. As you breathe into the lower back, into the spine. You can either stay here or you can take that left hand and place it just above that right knee, just getting a little bit of extra weight and length in the side body. One more breath. One deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly making your way back to center, finding your lower back and your feet once again. Deep inhale, and as we exhale, dropping the knees over to the opposite side. And same thing, either stay here, maybe this is enough for you, maybe you take that right hand and place it just above that left knee. Noticing any thoughts in the mind. Maybe just acknowledge them and then slowly just let them go, making your way back towards your breath, towards this moment. One deep inhale, and as we exhale, make our way back to center. Now hands behind your thighs. We're going to do one rock out, just massaging the spine, using your body weight and momentum, engage the core. Inhale, rocking up. Coming into your Navasana, into your boat pose, option of your choice. Maybe you support the legs, maybe that's where you are today, maybe your hands are down, maybe you bring the arms extension in the legs, really just powering up through the legs here. Maybe you bring the arms all the way up in line with the ears. 2 more breaths. Now we're going to cross the right ankle over the left. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to bring the hands forwards and we're going to step into our plank position. So fingers spread wide, your wrists are in line with your shoulders and your feet are hip distance apart. Just holding it here, 1 more breath. Now 1 deep inhale. On the exhale, we're going to send the hips back and up, making our way into our downward facing dog. So here your hamstrings might be a little bit tight, so maybe you start to walk them out a little bit, bending one knee and then the other, creating space between your shoulders and your ears, really broadening out through the shoulders. Maybe you shake the head, nod the head if that feels good. And then just finding a little bit of stillness. We're going to create a wave-like motion, so almost like a ripple effect with our spine as we inhale, making our way back into that plank. And exhale, send the hips up, down, down. Inhale, rounding up. And exhale, create length in the spine, send the hips up, down, down. Now inhale, round up, plank. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. Hold it here, 2 breaths. And then releasing down. Inhale, left leg extends up, 2 breaths. Really creating a little bit of fire. Cleansing the body from the inside out. And then slowly releasing down. Send the hips up, downward facing dog. 1 breath. Now on our inhale, we're going to find that roundness in the spine, shifting back into your plank. We're going to come into our side plank. So keeping the feet where they are, we're going to inhale, the left arm extends. So just pivoting, send the hips up. You can either stay here or stack that left foot on top of the right. Really press through the right hand to send the hips up. Really building strength in the whole body. 1 deep inhale and exhale, left hand releases down, plank. Finding the other side, so just pivoting, right arm extends. Either keep the feet there or take it further, stack the right foot on top of the left. And just placing, taking your gaze wherever it feels comfortable for the neck, maybe towards your thumb. 1 more breath. 1 deep inhale. On the exhale, right hand releases down, coming back into your plank. Now lower down, knees, keep the toes tucked under, chest, chin, elbows in towards the body, press through the toes, press through the hands. Inhale, cobra, looking up, opening up through the chest and the heart. As we exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. 1 breath. Now we're going to inhale, we're going to send the right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. We're going to bend the right knee, we're going to bring it to the left elbow, so engaging the core, and exhale, send it up. Right knee to the right elbow, and exhale up. Now right knee to the chin, hold it here, really just engaging that core. We're going to draw little circles with that knee, keep that foot lifted as well. Change the direction. Feeling that fire and place that foot lightly between the hands. Release the left knee down, left toes. Inhale, arms rise. Just allow the hips to sink, shoulders release down, taking your gaze up. 2 breaths. Now 1 deep inhale. On the exhale, left arm extends forwards, right arm back. So just finding a twist. You can either stay here, connecting to that right foot, looking over the right fingertips. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can bend that left knee, grab hold of that foot with the right hand, and left arm extends back and over. So also a balance here. We're finding a nice release in the side body, breathing into that quad. One deep inhale. On the exhale, windmill the arms down, framing that right foot. We're going to tuck the left toes under, send the right leg into our three-legged dog. You can always release that foot down if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to shift forwards, coming into our plank. So either with the leg lifted or down, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog, releasing that foot, or cobra. Exhale, toes tuck under, downward facing dog. One breath. Inhale, the left leg extends, three-legged dog. We're going to bend the left knee, we're going to swing it to the right elbow. Maybe you touch it, exhale all the way up. Left knee to the left elbow, and exhale up. Now left knee to the chin, hold it here. And then just start to draw those circles, really activating through the core. Change the direction. And then lightly with control, step that foot between the hands, release the right knee down, right toes, inhale, low crescent. Connecting to that foot, make sure that knee is over the ankle, taking your gaze up, 2 breaths. One deep inhale. On the exhale, this time right arm extends forwards, left arm back, taking your gaze over the left fingertips. You can either stay here, maybe this is good, or bend that right knee, grab hold of that foot, and right arm extends up and over. Taking your gaze towards the fingertips. Breathing into that quad. One deep inhale. As we exhale, windmill the arms down, framing that left foot. Now tuck the right toes under right knee, left, send the left leg into our three-legged dog. Now same thing, we're going to shift forwards, either release the leg down or lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog, releasing the foot or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, taking a moment here to find that breath, noticing your heartbeat. Maybe you shake the head, nod the head. And then very slowly we're going to walk the feet towards the hands, making our way into a forward fold. So bringing those feet in, connecting to the soles of the feet as we allow the upper body to really just hang heavy, taking a few breaths here, grabbing hold of either elbow, gently just swaying from side to side if that feels good. The weight of your feet, maybe you feel it going back and forth gently here. And then slowly releasing the hands down, we're going to start to roll up. So just really just activate through the feet, through the legs. Keep the knees bent just to protect the spine. Imagine the vertebra rolling up. Stacking each vertebra as we make our way up into a standing position onto our mats. And then just doing a couple of shoulder rolls. Inhale, shoulders up and back and down. Inhale up, just breathing into the spaces here. Couple forwards. And then releasing. Now toes together, ankles slightly apart, coming into your Tadasana, so into your mountain pose, really bringing that belly in, tuck the tailbone under, shoulders release back and down, pressing into the outer edges of the feet. We're going to soften through the knees, inhale, arms rise, full breath, lengthen. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forwards from the hips, bringing the head all the way down towards the shins. Hands onto your shins, inhale, create lengthened space in the spine, shoulders back, and exhale, fold. Now hands flat onto the ground. We're going to bend the knees and we're going to step up or float the feet all the way back, coming into our plank position. Now lower down, either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, inhale, opening up to the chest and the heart, to your cobra or up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg extends, three-legged dog. We're going to bend the right knee.
right knee all the way through, placing it just between the hands. So swinging that foot through. Inhale into our crescent.
Shoulders release down, taking our gaze up. Now same thing, one deep inhale. On the exhale, left arm extends forwards, right arm back. You can either stay here or taking a gentle back bend, right hand slides down, that left leg, left arm extends up and over. Allow your breath to guide you. Breathing into the side body, creating length. One more breath. One deep inhale. On the exhale, windmill the arms down, framing that right foot. Same thing, send the right leg into our three-legged dog. Option to release that leg down, otherwise shifting forwards, plank. Lower down, inhale to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath. Inhale, the left leg extends all the way up. Bending the knees, swinging that foot all the way forwards, place it between the hands. Find your foundation, connect to both feet as we rise up into our crescent. Hips facing forward, shoulders release back and down. Finding that ocean breath. One deep inhale, exhale, right arm extends forwards, left arm back. Either stay here or left hand slides down, that right leg, right arm extends up and over. Breathe. Allow your breath to guide you. One deep inhale, exhale, windmill the arms all the way down, framing that left foot. Send the left leg in one fluid motion, three-legged dog. Shift forwards, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, and releasing into a child's pose of your choice. Maybe knees together, feet together, bringing the arms out to either side. So really connecting to your breath here. Noticing your heart rate. Even making your way back towards your intention. You set one for yourself. Now one deep inhale. On the exhale, we're slowly going to bring the hands forwards, coming onto our knees, tuck the toes under, send the hips back, coming back into your downward facing dog. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to lift the right leg up towards the sky. We're going to bend the right knee, just stacking that right leg on top of the left, opening up at that hip. Now creating a little bit of heat. Right knee to the left elbow, engage the core. Exhale all the way up and back. Right knee to the left elbow and exhale up and back. Now we're going to shift slightly forwards and then slowly step that foot back, coming into our wild thing. If it's in your practice, listen to the body, coming onto the ball of the right foot, stepping lightly on the outer edge of the left foot, extending through that right arm. So really send the hips up. One more breath. Now one deep inhale. On the exhale, coming into our side plank. So right leg stacks on top of the left. You can either stay here or take it further by lifting that right leg up. Now with control, we're going to hug the right knee in towards the chest and step that foot between the hands. And then slowly we're going to bring the hands to the inside of that right foot. We're going to allow the right toes to face the side edge of the mat. Both toes are facing the side edge of the mat as we come into our wide-legged forward fold. So here, finding that extension in the spine, we're going to press through the right hand. Inhale, left arm extends, finding a twist. And exhale, left hand releases down. Press through the left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches, looking up. And exhale, right hand releases down.
One deep inhale. As we exhale, slowly bring ourselves into that space between the legs. Active energy in the arms, hands, shoulder distance apart, elbows parallel to each other. Bringing your head a little bit closer towards the earth, activating through the legs. 3 breaths. One deep inhale. On the exhale, find that length in the spine once again. Now, powering up through the legs, we're going to inhale, rise all the way up towards the sky, and exhale, coming into our warrior 2. So bend that right knee, right toes face the front edge of the mat. Back foot is at that 90-degree angle. You're looking over the right fingertips. Now, reverse warrior. Left hand slides down the left leg, right arm reaches, looking up. And exhale all the way forwards. Right forearm just above that right knee, left arm extends. Inhale, reverse. And exhale all the way forwards. You can either stay here, you can bring that right hand all the way down, or you can find a bind. If you're finding your bind, left arm windmills back, opening up in that shoulder, right hand wraps underneath that right leg, and then you're almost just sending that shoulder back, looking up. Or just taking your gaze wherever it feels comfortable for your neck. Keeping that knee bent if you can. Nearly there. One more breath. One deep inhale. On the exhale, press through that foot, rise back up into your warrior 2. Staying here, we're going to bring the hands together in prayer. Now we're going to shift to the opposite side. So we're going to bend that left knee. We're going to come all the way down, coming onto the ball of the left, but find some extension in that right leg. We're going to take the left arm up against the left leg, and here the right arm extends. Either staying here or find a bind. Left arm wraps around that leg, right arm back. It's really not about being the best at your yoga, it's just about meeting yourself on your own journey. One deep inhale. On the exhale, releasing that right hand. Now we're going to pivot. We're going to frame that left foot. Pop that back foot. And we're going to inhale, rise up, back into that crescent. Now we're going to send the arms forward, so all the weight is in that left leg. We're going to inhale, arms back, exhale forwards, inhale back, exhale forwards, arms parallel to the ground. Now inhale back. We're going to make our way into our warrior 3 with aeroplane arms. So all the way into that left leg, we're going to lift that right leg up. Try to keep the hips level to the ground. You can bend that left knee if that feels good. One more breath. One deep inhale. Now on the exhale, with control, we're going to bend that right knee. We're going to bring that right foot all the way forward. Step it to meet the left foot. Inhale, Utkatasana. Keep the knee slightly bent. Tuck the tailbone under, draw the belly, and make sure you can see the tips of your toes. Take your gaze up. One deep inhale, exhale, low bird. So just low Utkatasana, low chair pose. Just sitting back. 2 more breaths. Maybe you sit a little bit further back. Now, very slowly with control, we're going to lower all the way down onto the ground, coming into our low pose. So just noticing your legs, maybe they're shaking a little bit, releasing the tension you might be carrying. So keeping the knees bent here, we're going to bring the arms up. We're going to make our way into our low boat. So you can support the legs if you need to. One deep inhale, on the exhale low. Engage the core. Inhale high. Exhale low. Inhale high. And exhale low. Hold it here. And then slowly release all the way down. Just taking a breath here. Maybe connecting to your heart, to your belly once again. Noticing what's going on. We're going to make our way into our bridge. So feet hip distance apart. Make sure you can touch your heels. And then we're going to place our hands down onto the ground. We're going to press to the feet. Feet close towards the body. We're going to press to the feet. Inhale. Send the hips up. So really sending the hips up towards the sky. Maybe you start to roll one shoulder and then the other into linking the fingers. Knees parallel. Just finding your breath. And wherever you are, releasing the hands so that the hands are flat onto the ground. We're going to press to the right foot. So maybe you move that right foot slightly in, hug the left knee in, left leg extends, and exhale, left leg releases down. Finding the other side, press to the left foot, inhale, right leg reaches in, and then all the way up. And then slowly release down. Lower down, vertebra by vertebra, bringing the knees in towards the chest, and gently just massaging that lower back once again. Now hands behind your thighs. We're going to do that same big rock up, coming into our Navasana. So into our boat pose, not our chair pose. Hands behind the thighs, inhale, rocking up. Whichever option, maybe you find length. 2 more breaths. Now same thing, left ankle over the right, bend the knees, bring the hands forward, step, hop or float into that plank position. Wrists underneath the shoulders, we're going to inhale, right leg extends, hold it here, 2 breaths. And then slowly release down, inhale, left leg lifts. And then slowly release down. Now with control, we're going to lower all the way down. Maybe use your knees, but elbows always in towards the body as we squeeze through the shoulders, through the arms. And here we're going to interlink our fingers behind our backs. So really good for opening up in the shoulders, and the chest, and the heart, building strength in the back body. We're going to inhale, activate through the legs, through the whole body. Lift up, lift the legs up, send the hands back. So taking your gaze up. Most important thing is that breath. Two more breaths. One deep inhale and exhale, melting down, just taking a breath. Now hands in line with the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to press our way into our plank. Maybe you use your knees but activate through the whole body. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to find the other side. So inhale, the left leg extends all the way up. We're going to bend that left knee, just opening up in that hip. Left knee to the right elbow, engage the core. Exhale, up and back. Left knee to the right elbow. Exhale, back and up. Coming into our wild thing, shifting forwards, lightly step that left foot back. Outer edge of the right foot forward of the left. Send the hips up. One deep inhale. On the exhale, coming into that side plank, so you can stack that left foot on top of the right or place it in front of the right. Either stay like this or take it further, lift that left leg up. Now from here, hug that left knee in towards the chest. Place it between the hands. And then slowly bringing the hands to the inside of that foot, coming into that wide-legged forward fold. So just adjusting yourself. So you might need to outer edges of both feet in line with the outer edges of the mat. From here, we're going to take the hands to the right ankle, right shin. We're going to take a deep inhale, and as we exhale, we're just going to fold over that right leg. So you're almost taking the hands, bringing yourself a little bit closer over that leg. Maybe you bend that left knee, maybe it gives you a little bit of a deeper release in the left side body. Whole lot of goodness there. One deep inhale as we exhale, release, and then slowly make our way to the opposite side. So to the left side, deep inhale, create the space that you might need. As we exhale, fold over that leg. And same thing, you can bend that right knee, creating a little bit of a stretch and release in the right side body. One deep inhale, on the exhale, slowly releasing, coming back to center. Now same thing, activate through the legs, powerful legs. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as we exhale, warrior two on the opposite side. Just making your way into that shape, bending the left knee, hips out to the side. Now reverse warrior, right hand slides down the right leg, left arm extends, reaches up. And exhale all the way forwards, right forearm reaches. Inhale, reverse. And exhale all the way forward. And here, either stay here, holding it here, or you can bring that left hand down, or find your bind, right arm windmills back. Doesn't matter how far you get into these shapes, maybe you don't quite interlink the fingers just yet. Slowly find your way there, really just sending that right shoulder up and back. Using either facing your gaze down if that's more comfortable for your neck, or keeping your gaze up. One more breath. One deep inhale, on the exhale, using the strength in your legs, make your way back up into your warrior two. Now hands together in prayer. We're going to shift. So we're going to bend the right knee. We're going to shift all the way to the right side. So here, you can stay here, find a little bit of balance. Right arm up against the right leg, preparing for your bind. Left arm extends. And if you can, find that bind. Right arm wraps around that right leg, left arm back. Send that left shoulder back, looking up. One deep inhale, exhale, release. And now we're going to pop, pivot to face the front edge of the mat, so making our way all the way back. And finding foundation as we inhale, coming into our crescent. Strong, powerful energy in the legs. And we're going to shift the arms forwards. So all the weight into that right leg. Inhale, arms reach back. And exhale forwards. Inhale back. Exhale forwards. Now coming into our balance. Inhale, arms back. All the weight into that right leg. As we make our way into our warrior three. So finding focus here, finding something to focus on, to find that balance if you need to. Toes facing down, hips level to the ground. One more breath. And one deep inhale with control on the exhale. Bend that left knee, step that left foot to join the right. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring that belly in, taking your gaze up. One deep inhale, exhale, lower halfway. Let's hold it here, really sitting back, connecting to the feet, opening up through those sit bones. One more breath. And then with control, we're going to lower all the way down, coming down onto the earth and back into Dhanavasana. Really creating a lot of heat in the belly today, building that strength in the back body. Our belly always supports the back, so really important to have a strong core. So one deep inhale, exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, low, hold it. And then slowly release all the way down, connecting back towards your heart, one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly. And now we're going to make our way into our wheel pose. So into our Dhanurasana. If it's in your practice, you'd like to give it a go. You feel quite confident in doing it. Otherwise, making your way back into your bridge like we did before, feet hip distance apart. Make sure you can touch your heels. Active energy in the hands and the forearms and the upper arms as you send the hips up. Maybe you interlink the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades back and down underneath the back body. If you'd like to come into your wheel, you're going to place your hands just above the shoulders, connecting to the fingertips. Always first step, come onto the crown of the head, pressing through the hands, send the chest and the heart up and back. And then you can play around with your wheel if you want to press through the left foot. Inhale, right knee hugs in towards the body, and then release it down. Press to the right foot, inhale, left knee if you want to extend that leg out. And then slowly releasing down, and then coming down, vertebra by vertebra. And we're just going to window wipe the knees just to release any tension. The knees out to the left side, to the right side, to the left side, back to the right side, and coming back to center, hands behind your thighs. Do one big rock up, keep the knees bent, and then just making your way into a beautiful forward fold, rounding up in the spine. Just a really beautiful counter balance for all those beautiful back bends that we did today. And then slowly making your way all the way up, and then we're going to release down into our Shavasana. Very slowly with control, making your way all the way down. Whatever you might need for the shape. Just shifting the body from side to side, maybe scrunching up everything really tightly and then releasing it. Wherever you are, just take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale everything out through the mouth. You just start to find a little bit of stillness. Almost imagine the body just becoming heavier as you just melt and sink down into the ground, into the earth. Becoming one with the universe. Wherever you might go to find that place of peace. Swimming in the ocean, a bird in the sky. Slowly just finding your way there. More than welcome to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like, making your way into your own finishing shapes. Otherwise, when you're ready, just wiggling the fingers and the toes gently, nodding the head from side to side. So you reach the arms over your head, taking a deep inhale through the nose. And sighing everything out through the mouth. Bending the knees in towards the chest, just giving yourself a really tight squeeze as you gently rock side to side, noticing your lower back here and now. And just rocking over to your right side, using that right upper arm as a pillow for your head. Being truly present in this moment. It's often in the times of stillness that the answers that we need shall come to us. And then slowly finding your way up into a seated position onto your mat, keeping the eyes soft or closed, whatever feels good. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing that belly in, supporting the spine as you bring your hands together in prayer to your heart center. Just taking a moment to be super grateful for your practice today, for not just giving back to your body, but giving back to your mind. Just checking in with yourself. Bringing the hands in prayer to your forehead for kind thoughts, to your lips for kind words, and to your heart for so much love. Honoring our practice with one count of Om. Feel free to join in, taking a deep inhale. Bowing down in gratitude always. Namaste.